My favorite thing. My favorite thing. Okay, so I am super excited to share with you what I got at the Miniature Market Memorial Day sale. I got some really cool things, and for a variety of reasons. So I literally went through their entire sale list. Yes, it was dozens and dozens of pages of maybe like 50 items a page. It took me a while, but I wanted to be thorough because if there's something that I want to add to my collection for whatever reason, I wanted to grab it and kind of make a whole shipping order out of it. So one of the first things I was looking for was a set of D6s. Now, I know I can find them anywhere, but these dice popped up and I was like, this is perfect. So they're just Chessex, but I got these, and there are 36 in here. They are teal dice with gold pips. And the reason I got this is because I want to give my students this fall 2 D6s, and that means I have a set of 18 here, 36 divided by 2, because I'm going to be using Super Skill Pinball 4K in my class as essentially an anchoring game. And this is games-based learning. I've been talking about that in my Professor Kim and my Board Games in the Classroom series. But for me, planning on using this game, I thought they need the D6, and they may not have it, they may not know where to get it because not everybody's gamers, and I want that to be something special that they remember from my class, something small as an investment that I can do, right? These were very, very inexpensive, and when I break it down to each die per student, it's hardly anything, and I can definitely do that for my students. So that's one thing that I got that I'm super excited to share with them and to use in my classroom for the first time. Another thing I got that was just indulgent, I suppose. I received, and you'll get better pictures of this because my screen is really zoomed in, but I got playmats. So green is my color, my player color, and I got this dragon, and then I got a yellow one for Lewis. Again, better pictures, I'll cut away too. But I got these because they were so affordable. They were so affordable, and I love having these colors, and I love having these dragons. They look so cool. Oh my gosh, they look so cool. So I got those as just a personal, when I see green and yellow things, I like to pick them up because, again, those are our colors. The games that I bought are minuscule. I bought this just sight unseen, and I've played it twice now. And for the game that it is, it's really good. I am shocked at how fast and fun and easy it is, and it's okay when you don't win. Like, it's just totally fine. It's really cool. I like the way it works, and I think that it's small enough, and that's one reason why I got it, was it was in this tin, that anybody can grab it, play it, share it, and give it to someone. I mean, it's just a great, it's a really fun, cute little game of insects. It's harmless, though. Don't worry if you don't like insects. They're adorable. So in this game, what you do is everyone just plays one of their 7 cards every time it comes to them, and once everyone's played all 7 cards, the game is over. And those cards are going to move insects up and down on a pecking order of 1 to 7, and whoever is in first place is going to get max points. And so everyone's got secret cards that are like, I really want the ladybug to win and I want the snail to win, but you don't know what everyone else's are, so you're trying to move those up to the higher part of the track, which gets more points. It's super easy and super easy to teach. I really think it's kind of cute, and I'm glad I bought it. The other 4 games that I bought I haven't even unwrapped yet, but I'm going to show you anyway. So Papian. This looks pretty, and I like pretty games. But I think what's really cool about this is it's a tile drafting, tableau building, area majority game for 2 to 4 players. Sounds like it takes about 30 minutes to an hour to play, but there really is a lot in here, and it kind of reminded me a little bit of Carcassonne because the tiles you place have different backgrounds, and you're trying to create habitats and areas for certain butterflies to visit, I think. yes, you're attracting the butterflies to the flowers, and those are the backgrounds on the tiles. And then you're decorating your gardens with gnomes. I just think it sounds adorable. I think it sounds great. And it does sound like it's got a real core to it that requires some strategy. The next game is Key to the City, London. This is in the key games like Keyflower, Key Harvest, and Cathedral, which we have all three of those on that shelf over there. I like the key games, and I didn't have this one. So 2016, it came out 5 years ago. Yeah, 2 to 6 players, played over 4 eras. You're trying to develop your London borough, and these tiles that you place represent those famous landmarks. Again, it's still shrinked, so I haven't played it yet, but I'm loving jumping into this. I honestly can't wait for that. I also got Aviation Tycoon. I really do like games that require you to like focus on stocks and investments. So mathy kind of games. Railroad games are, oh, I love railroad games. And the back of this, when I look at the board, you've got bank and investments, you've got stock investments, and you've got routes with different planes, which means that certain companies can fly certain routes. And you are trying to maximize your points and your score by choosing certain investments. Yes, please. Again, it just totally hits those wonderful railroad stock games, but in this case it's, you know, 8 airplanes. Yay. I mean, it's the same thing, right? Very exciting. And then lastly, this is Freedom and Freeze. This is Fürstenfeld. We have a lot of Freedom and Freeze games, and anytime there is a chance to get a Freeze game, I do, and all of his games are F, which is fun, and a lot of times green. So yay, I love green. But I really honestly just bought this based on the designer. That's honestly it. I have no idea. Apparently it's a 2 to 5 player game, and you're cultivating your small Fürstenfeld so that you can supply goods to the local breweries. So there's barley and hops and water and all of those great brew terms. So it looks like it's an agriculture game, and there's limited resources, and you're really fighting over those resources with your fellow players. Sounds great. And it also sounds like there's a chance for you to kind of turn it on for your victory points at the end and like timing that, which I think is pretty cool. So I'm excited. So it reminds me of Splendor. There's like this time where you have to really turn it on in Splendor if you want to get the victory points and trigger the end of the game and win. And there's a really fine balance of when you do that and when you don't do that, when you're still gathering resources. So I am excited about Fürstenfeld. Well, that's it. Those are the games and the things that I bought at the Miniature Market Memorial Day sale. When I got my big box, it was just so exciting. I love opening boxes and reaching in bags for things. So I'm excited to check out the 4 games that I haven't opened yet. I'm excited to share my dice with my students in the fall. I'm excited to maybe film on my dragon playmats, but just moreover to play on them. When Lewis and I are just having a 2-player game together, I think we'll really like them. And I'm excited to share Minuscule with more people. As I said, I have played it several times already and really enjoyed it. Thanks for joining me for this video. I hope you have a wonderful summer. Stay cool. I will see you next time. Go!